What is up, ladies and gentlemen of the online Jamily? This, of course, here is JamiroFan 2000 with another episode of JamiroFan Talks About. For the uninitiated in this series, this is my recurring discussion series where I look at the past, present, and future of Jamiroquai, and they're now over 30 years of musical making. And this is yet another JamiroFan Talks About where I recap another recent Jamiroquai gig. In this case, the third tour date from the European Festival Tour for 2023 for Jamiroquai at the Lytham Festival, which would be Jamiroquai's first tour date of this now 7-long tour date schedule of them in England, and based off of all the social media activity I saw during the day of the Lytham Festival, which of course took place June 28th of 2023 over in Lancashire, England, it looks like Jamiroquai gave an amazing, rousing performance. Not to mention, we saw the first appearance of the horribly missing live brass section from Jamiroquai at that live gig at the Lytham Festival. But overall, it looks like all the social media was very, very positive. Everybody loved the gig, and Jamiroquai gave it another amazing performance. And Jamiroquai has pretty much got a set list going, recurring now, and they're kind of taking songs in, taking songs out, and they've actually given some amazing, interesting new live renditional changes and variations to some of their staple songs, as I've covered in the last two tour dates of the schedule of the tour schedule for Jamiroquai 2023. And if you've not watched that video, JamiroFan Talks About, be sure to check it out here on my channel for my recaps of those first two gigs. But like I said, the third gig took place at the Lytham Festival in Lancashire, UK on June 28th of 2023, and pretty good 13-song set list from Jamiroquai, and here is the set list from Jamiroquai live at the Lytham Festival from June 28th of 2023. And like I said, some of the new variational songs have actually been cemented onto the new live set list, so let's run down this playlist. Some members of the Jamily are kind of fuming a little bit, trying to get used to Jamiroquai not performing songs like Shake It On from the Automaton era. Jamiroquai kind of going for more of a secondary album kind of set listing of songs for this tour, but many people are kind of griping a little bit in the Jamily about Jamiroquai coming out with Main Vein rather than coming out with Shake It On, which became a big crowd favorite during the 2017 through 2020 Automaton tour. But I think it's good for Jamiroquai to keep things fresh and to change up the live set list, but I digress. Here's the set list from Jamiroquai at the Lytham Festival from June 28th of 2023. Main Vein, Little L, Space Cowboy, All Right, When You Gonna Learn, Time Won't Wait, a return back to the set list of the recent debut of the classic song of Rock Dust Light Star of Angeline, Emergency on Planet Earth, the new variation of Rock Dust Light Star, the title track from Jamiroquai's 7th album. This one, of course, having an awesome new acoustic intro done by Rob and JK with eventually a band coming into it. Cosmic Girl, Canned Heat, Love Philosophy, and of course the encore, the staple song that everybody knows of Jamiroquai, Virtual Insanity. There, of course, was another tour date that took place this weekend of the first weekend of July 4th weekend, on July 2nd at the festival, Rio Babel Festival over in Madrid, Spain. My coverage for that, given that gig is on a Sunday, the day I recorded this content for YouTube, that gig will be covered the next week on my YouTube channel of Jamiroquai live at Festival Rio Babel in Madrid, Spain on July 2nd of 2023. So expect a supplemental video next week covering that gig in its entirety of all the pictures and videos and the set list from that gig. And then Jamiroquai is going to be taking a little bit of a break, and then their next 3 gigs will, of course, be taking place coming up in August into September with Jamiroquai August 9th and August 18th at the newly announced gig over in Bahrain at the Bahrain World Exhibition event on August 16th. August 28th, or 26th, I should say, Jamiroquai is going to be, of course, at Victorious Festival with a return to the UK and probably return to the brass section of the live band of them playing at the Victorious Festival in Portsmouth, UK, where I'm hopefully going to be there, cover it live, so fingers crossed. And of course, the concert that is going to be the tail end of this upcoming European Music Festival tour, of course, in France at the Theatre La Orange in early September of 2023. But I did a massive summary of all the videos and pictures and everything that is so far emulated on social media, YouTube, and all major websites concerning Jamiroquai's recent performance at the Lytham Festival. So if you'd like to check out that bit of expansive some social media summaries, I'd like to call it, on the subreddits of the online Jamily, R Jamiroquai and R the Reddit Jamily, I'll be sure to put a link to that massive summary post so you can check it out on your own time. And there was a lot of content that came out from that concert. Now, be sure to check that out down in the description area of this episode of JamiroFan Talks About down below. So be sure to check that out in your own time. And of course, I will do the reciprocative thing when I cover Jamiroquai's gig today at Festival Rio Babel in Madrid, Spain on July 2nd, and next week content here on my channel. But I hope you enjoyed this episode of JamiroFan Talks About. Be sure to like and subscribe. Be sure to ding the bell on your YouTube channel to stay up to date on all the latest new content coming from the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel. I will strive and endeavor to bring you all the latest news and everything as we cover the awesome 2023 European Music Festival Tour for Jamiroquai here between June to September of 2023. But as always, this is JamiroFan 2000, and also as a supplement to this episode of JamiroFan Talks About, there will be 3 highlight videos from the Lytham Festival of great footage contributed to me by members of the Jamily, so be sure to check those out on my channel coming up here in the first week of July of 2023 as well. But as always, this is JamiroFan 2000. I'll see you again really soon with more Jamiroquai related video content here on the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel. Bye bye everybody, and take care.